parts. Hello. 2019 HARO Master. Well, hello everyone, and we are here today, or this evening. I'm doing this on a Friday evening, about a year late, but anyhow, I'm going to be putting together a 2019 HARO Bashguard Master, which I rode personally back in the early 90s. I had a great time with the bike. I loved it. It was really cool. So I got the idea in my head this year I was going to build one up and put a coaster brake on it and tag some kind of like die comp C-clamp in there, put a coaster brake clamp on there so the coaster would work, and see what I could do with this thing. So thank you to John for making these things again. I'm going to try to put this thing together. It's going to have a few modifications. I'm going to put the old school lineage forks on it. I'm going to be putting a different seat on it. I'm going to be putting some different tires on it. Coaster brake, of course, so we're going to play around with this a little bit while we're doing it. So here we go, folks. This is the 2019 Black HARO Master Bashguard. This bike rocks. Oh, sidebar here. I actually had this bike stolen out of my garage back in the day, and I had to get another one, which was a Zolatone Master after that. But be that as it may, 2019 HARO Bashguard Master build coming up right now. And so here what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some parts I got first. So this is the seat that came with it. Lineage seat, but bam. I'm not a big fan of these. I think they're uni seats or something. Like the post is part of it, so that's not going to be part of the build. I also have the old HARO DMC seat. Bam. Since 1966. Dennis McCoy and me, and actually Ron Wilkerson, all were born in the same year. Generation Xers. Anyhow, this is down here. My HARO Master's upstairs. My reissue. So I got some of these HARO tires, which are reminiscent of the old HARO tires I used to have. These have that cool tread on them. Check it out. Pretty bitchin', right on. I got two of those for this thing. Matt Stofko built me up this pretty wild coaster brake wheel with a 36-hole coaster brake hub and a HARO chrome wheel. So we're going to see if we can get this thing stuck on there too. Tube. We got a tube for us. Here's my seat post for this thing. This is what I'm actually going to use. Is this bad boy right here. See how that works out. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got the HARO Bikes and Other Cool Stuff seat. I got the shirt too, which is really bitchin', but it's got a regular rail on it, so it's a regular cool seat. Throw some stuff on the ground here, get it out of the way for the moment. Got the lineage forks right here. Check it out. These are some bad MFers right here. That's the seat post bag. Some stickers with it, but anyway. These are the lineage forks that you can see. They've got those old school HARO standards on them. We're going to have those on the bike too. And well, yeah, I haven't pulled this out since I got it, so let's see what it looks like. Give me some wire cutters here. Wire cutters, man. Oh yeah, these bars, man, it's so wild. I love these bars. These are the knee saver bars, so don't bust your knees out. Rock on, check these motherfuckers out. Check it out. Ba-bam, boom. So these are looking pretty wild on there. Put those on. That's my die comp seat clamp. That's going to hold on the coaster brake wheel. So hopefully that's going to work all right for me. There. Sprocketito. And here's the rest of the stuff. Back. Boom, boom. check this out. Woo! It's all the snap rings and stuff for it. Let's see how this is going to work here real quick. Before we unveil the bike, let's see how this looks. One of these things, I haven't had this on my bike in like 30 years. 30 years since I've had a coaster brake on it. But anyway, that's going to be on here. And of course, a 3/8" axle. I got these Bully axle jammies on here. Shout out to R.L. Osborne, who also happens to be coming back into the sport again. I'm sure this is, I think it's DeVito that bought his company out. But anyway, Bully bikes, founded by R.L. We're going to be using these spacers to get that wheel on this bike. Alright, so now let's pull this bike out of here and let's take a look at what the 2019 black HARO Bashguard Master looks like outside the box. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I got this. What is it? That's just a big bike. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of stuff. We got crap right there. We got a screwdriver in my hand. And let's put this thing in the rack and get it ready to put together. So we're about to build the 2019 HARO Bashguard Master. Ba-boom. Yeah! Shaka. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's get this thing up in the stand. Get it up in the stand. Ow. I want to point it this way so that the sprocket's facing towards me. And hopefully I can do this without destroying the cool sticker that's on here. This comes out and show mo black lamp and HARO should break and no green HARO. Yeah, no green HARO. See maybe at that point, BMX was in a downward spiral. I think it's also in there for some oh, I love them double top tubes, the way they come together like that. That was just so slick back in the day. I was a big fan of HARO graphics. A lot of guys took stickers off and everything, but I was like, nah, man. Bob knew what he was doing, knows what he was doing about graphics. Come back. Oh. Anyway, let's do this. Let's take this back tire off. In the 80s would have been freaking awesome, but we don't have that. We didn't have that. We had to tighten up our chains with our fingers, do all kinds of crazy stuff in order to make stuff work. Lineage wheel right there. But not going to be what I'm using. Not going to be part of this build. Instead, we're going to stick this in here. I need some like cool. Let's put this tube in here. So we're going to put a tube in later on. Tube down in the tire. Right, so we got the tire in there. Alright, so now we're going to put this, oh, I can't do that yet. Do this. Need our spacers. They're going to work like that on this. There. Alright. Luckily, they also gave me some washers, which are going to fill in a gap right here that I noticed on this. This is pretty freaking cool. I think if I use both these washers, it's gonna solve this little problem I got here, which is a gap. Fill in the gap, baby. There. Nice there. I like it. Here. Now, pegs can fly. I need 3/8" pegs. Here's some wild looking pegs, but they are not going to work on this. So we're not going to have pegs, and there's no way for me to make this work like that. Like, I'm going to need to get 3/8" pegs on this bike. I don't think I have anything even in the old school hookup here. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's a bummer. I'm not going to be able to fully finish this bike. That's a downer. I'm going to have to, that'll be an addendum to this, me putting the proper pegs on the bike, but that's easy to solve that problem later on. Dude, that is a freaking coaster brake on this bike. Oh, that even fits perfect. That's pretty interesting. Alright, anyway, Batman. No grips. Gotta find my seat clamp. Where do I put my seat clamp, Jackson? Where do I put my seat clamp? Right to my face. Alright, so the seat clamp, this is pretty trick. Back in the day, this is how we kept the coaster brake from sliding around. We did this. We grabbed a wrench, unloosened this mug, and we took this and went like this with it. Back turn to you people. Put this back around this way. Only everything was as easy as it was back in the day. As far as me knowing how to work on bikes, but I'm just not the same. I'm not the same clown I was back then. Will this bolt go through? Yes, it's going to go right through that hole. Okay, so check this out. So this goes into here, and you've got your seat clamp you're using as a So, let's get that done, huh? Ooh, yeah, you can see it better like this. A lot of work here, a lot of work on this bike. I didn't want to go stock, I wanted to change some things up with it. I wanted to look, remember these kind of, yeah, let's get this over here. It's just, these things are wild, man. Like, the bike is going to be so wild when it's done. So what we need to do here, these are the old forklifter kind of like style. The pieces fit because I've watched them tumble away. Oh yeah. I'm not sure this is designed to come out. Let's see if we get this one. Back up through there like that. Oh. Pretty trick, huh? Just put that on there. You put this on here. Should really, I guess. Hold on. Just grab maybe guys. Straight too. This is crank this up a bit. Let's get this where it's supposed to be, and then we'll. I've got grease on my fingers. I've got grease on my fingers. It's like blisters on your fingers, but with grease. Righty tighty, lefty loop. I don't know if I can do this, to be quite honest with you. This is going to be an interesting jam. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I got it into there, but now it's stuck. This why is and on. That is work on game just for that's destroy this big cable trying to get it down out of here. I can't see. Oh, man. What I need is this. I just need a little something I can just go. I'm stupid. I even if this cable is salvageable now. Oh yeah, every time I push it back in, it just makes me so fucking happy. Nice. No, no, oh, right. Yeah. So we got on this, but no. Wheel on. For fork on, we're going to put the front brakes on. A little bit of lubricant on the brake mounts. This was another big thing that was a big improvement on BMX bikes back in the days when we figured this one out. We were like, oh, look at that. If you do this, it'll make it better for your brakes. I think what I'm going to do this evening is I'm going to get everything mounted on here. And then we're going to go forward from there. Let's put these little forks down there. Put a little bit of lubricant on here. No, it doesn't work at all. Oh, let me guess, hold on. I put these together wrong. No. Okay. This has got to come up, and it's got to go like that. And then we got to take a look at this. What did I do wrong here? Did I put these on backwards? Did I put... What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? Having a day. This is Brett trying to work all day, then come home and work more in the evening. Things were much simpler when I was a young lad. Putting a seat on a bicycle wasn't complicated. Everybody's playing music except for me. I'm just bitching and moaning that I'm fucking doing anything tonight. I can't fucking believe I'm doing something. I'm just gonna take a wipe this Dennis McCoy seat down. I'm actually gonna take this out of here and put it someplace cool because it shouldn't be down in the basement just gathering shit, mold. So that in there and that in there. All right. So the last thing I want to do here before I call it an evening. How the hell does this work? These guys just confuse me with all their stuff that they have now. These trick bike guys, they just do the wildest shit with their bicycles. these ingredients. This is about us. Don't. It's just completely more nasty. There's that. Good. Alright, so that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense. Do I want to just flip this around real quick and put the 4 jammies on there so we're not trying to die? Look, I'm missing some parts here. Oh, there they are. There's the parts I'm missing. Pull this out, destroy the sticker some more on the bike. Oh, I'm so fucking tired, man. Air pump tomorrow to pump up the tires. I don't have 2 pegs on the bike because, well, pegs. I need 3/8 inch pegs. They came with 14mm pegs and 3/8 inch pegs. It was a oops, oops, a doops, doops. Be all that as it may, I'm gonna just eat this. No, wait. Okay. My dad's go big. Let's go with this. That's it. So let's go. Alright. So we hit the brakes up tomorrow, and this thing is ready to rock and stroll. I don't know what's going on there though. That looks a little. Doesn't look right. Oh, it's just because of this. We got to do this in order to make that sit right. There we go. Now it sits down like that. These 2 guys are going to pull tight. Just put that on. Okay, good. This is big on that. So that's the master so far. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. That's the master so far. We'll be back at this tomorrow. I have to go recharge my GoPro so we get more than one angle of this, which is gonna suck if I only have one angle. And we'll finish up this little build tomorrow. Thank you. Excuse me, HARO box. All right, day 2 days, right, to build a bike. Of the HARO Bashguard master build. Today we're just going to finish up by putting the air in the tires. I'm going to order 14mm to 3/8 spacers for the pegs I got for the bike, so I can finish that up and fix that. So that'll work. And we will have this thing all together. It's going to be pretty wild when we get it all done. So let's see here. I think I should probably put that space. No, I can't put that spacer on like that. Because I could. No, I can't do that. But it looks pretty good. Everything's looking pretty good here. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this peg in here. See if it looks good. Yeah, we're good. We're golden moldy. So let's do what we're supposed to do. Let's put the brakes on. Get the air in the tires, and adjust everything up so it feels good. HARO, you doing? No HARO hat today. I just got out of the shower, so I'm going full mop top, buddy. Taking out the now blown out tube, heavily blown out. You heard that thing pop, man. It was outside the wheel. Sir. Don't get any more surprises with tires popping off. It's off with some acetone or something. Oh, I got Goo Gone. I'll get it off with Goo Gone as soon as we get done building the bike. But for now, let's take the made in Taiwan, which of course nowadays is better than made in Taiwan, made in China, which everything else is made in. Not old Willy Fun Nilly Billy. Twist this one. And everybody out there, anybody who's under like 35, look at this going, why is there so many bicycle brakes all over this thing? What's wrong with this guy? Straighten out better. I messed this sticker up. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this because it's a bit of a pain. I want to get the bike in like this, upside down. You hear my wrist? 30-some fucking odd years of BMX. Looks good. Looks good. Alright. So, let's take this with the wrench here and pull this little bastard tight. Man, it definitely feels good. Definitely feels good. The white wench of lust. It's gonna be nice to have this bike together finally. I have this, the pandemic started. I had a pandemic attack, a pandemic freak out, and I was like, I'm gonna buy this bike that I've been wanting and looking at, and I bought it. And then I had a million other things going on. So I just said I'll just put this together at some point in the future. And Christine was constantly like, "Are you gonna build that bike that you bought, or are you just gonna leave it upstairs in a box forever?" And I was like, "I'll get there. I'll get there." And then I'm going to sit on it and I'm going to start to adjust everything. As you can see, the wheels are not popping out. It's good. The brake is operational. I'm going to pop these reflectors off real quick. I'll be right back. Blown tube. All right, I'm back. Let's get these reflectors off these pedals. I think you just pop them off. Have to live. All right, so it's modifications. We got flip down fork standers on it. Boom. So for some reason I want to stand on the forks like that, I can. We've got one peg on this side. This is the side I actually do tricks on. That side I don't really stand on too much. But I'm going to put 2 pegs on it when I get the other stuff from Patrick at Flatland Fuel. The spacer washers. Coaster brake in the back, that's a modification. Also, Diacomp brake lever right there, you can see it. Changed out the seat to a HARO old school logo seat. Put a Fusion seat post in with the rail. And that's pretty much all I did. But it feels pretty cool. I'm going to tighten everything up to my liking here. I think the seat's pretty high now. It's just the handlebars are a little funkalicious. Okay, let me just tighten the seat up here. Crap off there. That sticker. But other than that, bike is done. I'm totally digging it. I'm totally freaking digging it. So, thank you all for watching my struggles and pains as a 54-year-old guy playing with a new school kind of bike with old school appeal. So here it is. Here's the master itself, all built up. Ba-bam. I'm digging it. Turn it around so you can see the other side. I put the Diacomp seat post clamp on there to hold the coaster brake arm. Thank you, Matt Stoffko, for getting that done for me. Wham! And that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for this this episode of. I guess I'm gonna put this on my Atheist and the Witch thing as a part of the Atheist's antics. So that's it, man. I guess the rest of the video you're gonna be watching me just clean up my area and get my shite back together. And I guess we'll see you next time. Ba-dum-bum.